你现在每天还能睡10个小时吗？因为现在工作也很多，很繁忙。
差不多10个小时，每天晚上。
还是雷打不中的10个小时。
我是对。
Well, that didn't really work for me. Did you really think that your life would be successful only by getting excessive sleep? Hey guys, it's Ina. At the end of my 5 a.m. challenge, I asked my subscribers for what I should do next, and you gave me your answer. So, for the past week, I've been trying to get 10 hours of sleep every day while having 3 deadlines. And I can tell you that I have successfully failed. I met my deadlines, but the sleep hours decreased every day. And I might be very late to the trend, but speaking of sleeping for 10 hours, it's very natural for us to think of Eing Goo. If you don't know, Eing Goo is a famous freestyle skier. She became the youngest Olympic champion in freestyle skiing after winning gold medals in big air and halfpipe, and a silver medal in slopestyle at the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing. She is the first freestyle skier to win 3 medals at a single Winter Olympics. Time named her as one of the 100 most influential people in the world under the Pioneers category on its annual list in 2022, and Forbes listed her as the second highest earning female athlete in the world in 2023. Not only is she an athlete, she is also a model, and she studies at Stanford. And of course, as an Asian woman myself, I admire a successful Asian woman. If I was to sleep for 10 hours anyway, I might as well dive deeper into the secrets of her success. So here are some conclusions which I drew from my research, mainly from her interviews. 1. Clear goals. Long-term goals and motivation. You need to identify your big long-term goal, which give you a direction to work towards and act as a strong motivation at the back of your mind at all times. For example, at the moment I want to be a criminal solicitor, which means that I either get a law firm training contract or a law postgraduate degree, which means that I need to get good grades, so I need to study and work hard now. Short-term goals. These long-term goals should then naturally break into short-term goals, and these short-term goals should then naturally break into even smaller actionable steps. For example, if I want to get good grades, I need to attend my lectures, do my coursework, and keep track of my deadlines. Which brings to the next point, 2. Realistic planning. These are the things which you do daily, weekly, and monthly. Eing mentioned 2 things specifically, time blocking and to-do list. Time blocking is a strategy where you schedule out every part of your time, minute by minute and hour by hour in the day, so you track and micromanage your time effectively. Eing even uses snippets of time for multitasking. I used to do time blocking before, however I quit last year because I hated how rigid it was. I wanted flexibility in my life. For this challenge, I tried to relive this experience. However, I still didn't like it. I mean, it helped when I was writing an essay, very vaguely, but even so, I still wanted to go with the flow. On the other hand, I always list my to-do list every day, so this was not a challenge for me. For me, I use different colors to label different categories they belong to, and I know what categories I prioritize the most. For example, red is for academics, which is the number 1 for me. Blue is for career, which includes crimson committee, work applications, and content creation, which I still value a lot but less than coursework. And green is for my hobbies, which make me happy, although I prioritize them much less at times, so just when I have a lot more deadlines. 3. 100% focus. During her interviews, Eing consistently brings up the idea of giving the task at hand 100% of your attention. It doesn't matter what task it is, the idea is work hard, play hard. Work hard when you work, play hard when you play. Either way, you focus on one task at a time with 100% of your focus, concentration, and effort. The reason behind that is pretty obvious. It is much more efficient that way, and it is important to utilize your time to the maximum. 30 minutes of 100% focus is better than 2 hours of distracted work. 4. Balance. Like I mentioned earlier, Eing is not only an athlete, but also a model and a student at Stanford, so basically skiing, modeling, and academics all together. She says that in terms of balance, essentially working out different areas is better than only working on one. Having different passions just make each area more fun. It could be things you love, somebody you look up to, or a lifestyle you desire. Have fun and be passionate about something. I highly agree with that because even though I really highly value my academics and legal career, I'm also very passionate about content creation and my other hobbies. And I do all of them together because each area acts as a break from another, which means each area is fun and enjoyable to me and maintains the balance in my life. 5. Energy. And speaking of energy, 10 hours of sleep, the focus of my challenge. Eing says that she would have 10 hours of sleep every day since she was little, and she does it now still, regardless of how busy her life gets. She even says herself that I view it as the secret of my success. And that essentially is about energy preservation. Eat well, sleep well, rest well. Otherwise, you'd never have time to think or reflect. And that might eventually lead to a burnout, which makes sense. So quite opposite to what I did last week, waking up at 5 a.m. and sometimes only getting 6 hours of sleep. I attempted to sleep for 10 hours every day. And like I said, I failed. I just couldn't. I would get a lot of dreams and wake up so many times at night, and I got so annoyed and frustrated. It's definitely great for holidays, but not when you have school or work or just a busy schedule. I feel like I wasted a lot of time on unnecessary sleep, which is more unproductive than productive. I mean, it's different for everyone and what your body needs, but I would rather wake up at 4 a.m. rather than sleep for 10 hours every day. 6. Self-love, confidence, and bravery. Your beliefs shape your reality. Don't be afraid of what ifs. What if I'm just not good enough? What if I just can't do it? Throughout my research, I've also felt really insecure because Eileen and I are the same age. We're both 20. And she's an Olympic skier who studies at Stanford, and I'm a law student who gets rejected by law firms. And even though I have a lot of hobbies, I'm not expert at particular one. But I reminded myself of my mindset during high school, which led me to where I am today. I believed that I was the best and I could achieve anything in life, so I really want to practice that again. It's really about manifestation and positive thoughts and just believing in yourself. It's much easier said than done, but fake it till you make it and believe it. So yeah, I hope this video helped you. Like and subscribe and comment down below if you have any questions. Have a good day, good week. Bye bye.